Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. Today we're going to be talking about my most recent Amazon purchases that I'm loving. And I just want to make it clear, just because I'm calling that this one, I love everything I'm sharing. It does not do me any good to share a product with you that I don't love. There's too many good ones. So I'm going to have everything linked down below in my description box. I'm also going to pop up a QR code up there if that's easier to shop. If you're watching from your TV, you can just take your camera and screenshot it. Or I'm gonna have it in my description box. I'll also have it pinned in the first comment, so it's all gonna be down there. If you have any questions, let me know, but let's go ahead and jump into these products because I'm so excited to share them. One last thing, if you've been here a while or you enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, check that notification bell. It just alerts you every time I post a brand new video. I will say lately, I've been getting so many messages that you guys are just now seeing me, like my videos haven't been popping up. Unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit that bell, and make sure you're liking my video and commenting, even if it's just like an emoji. It just lets YouTube know that you want to be here and that you want them to share my content with you. It helps you and it helps me, so thank you. This first product I actually shared in my recent home tour if you guys missed it, but you guys know I have a thing for night lights. I love them in powder bathrooms. I love them in dark little nooks. I don't know, I just think they're so cool, the lighting of them, but this one's stunning. We've done all different types here on this channel. I love all of them. If you love the more modern look, I have some of those in previous videos, but this one in my powder bath was just stunning. It was so stunning. I'm like, okay, I need to switch all of mine out. So I've been going through switching them out to these. They do make different shapes here. So if you don't like this one in particular, still click on the link. They still have some. They have some where they even hang upside down depending on which way you need the light. They're also adjustable here. So if you just want it real dim, you have that option. If you want it real high, if you want it somewhere in between, they are just beautiful, beautiful night lights, and it's so affordable. It just makes your house feel a little more special, especially in those powder baths. So if like someone's looking for the bathroom, there's just a little glow. But I love night lights, but I love these. So like I said, I'm gonna have this link down below for you. Okay, this next one seems a little crazy, but just hang with me, okay? So we all have different ways of getting ready, but I always do my makeup, my hair, and then I get dressed. That's just what I've done. It's very rare that I get out of that cycle. And with that, sometimes I'm your typical girl and I try on 4 or 5 outfits because I have nothing to wear and all my clothes get makeup on them. Even if it's I just wear one outfit, if I were to put this white shirt on, it goes over my full face that I love and it's gonna get makeup on it. Now growing up, I remember my grandma always had like a silk scarf, which was cool, but now they have this invention and it's this. And what's nice is you can still see through this. So if you have kids and you get distracted, but hear me out. You're gonna put this on and you're going to zip this. It actually zips down, not up. And so it just kind of makes it tight. And then you can slip over your top and your makeup, your lipstick does not get on your clothes. So whether it's an expensive top, if it's a white t-shirt, whatever it is, this is just a game changer. You can hide it in a drawer or whatever, but I feel like this has been so helpful lately. I know it seems crazy, but it protects your hair, your makeup, and your clothes while you're getting ready. I know someone's gonna write me and be like, Ashley, just get dressed first and then do your makeup. Then I get makeup on me anyway. So like makeup's gonna get on me. So this is the easiest way. Then it protects my clothes. If you're gonna be trying on a lot, you can even put this in your purse. If you're going to try on a lot of clothes at like a boutique or thrift store or whatever, you could just have it so it still doesn't mess all of this up. I don't know. I know it's crazy, but I love it. This next product is actually one that we've owned for a long time, but it finally went out because Savvy owns it and she was like, okay, I need it again. I can't live without it. So it's a recent purchase, but she's had it a long time, if that makes sense. I have a few of those today. Now we have all different ways. Some sit in front of a mirror, some stand. I know my mom like sits on the sofa and does it, and so she likes having a mirror. But what makes this just so different from the rest is it has a light on it. So if you're getting ready in a dark space, maybe you're in a hotel room, maybe it's your bedroom, I don't know, maybe you're getting ready in the car. It's just so nice to have that light. So it like lights up your face while you're doing your makeup, or if you're gonna be plucking your eyebrows. I don't know, Savvy loves this, uses it every day. She used it until hers finally broke, and so we ordered a new one. They do come in different colors, but this also makes a really good gift too. Now let's talk about lip color because you guys always wanna know my lip color, and I recently changed it up and I'll tell you why. So over on Instagram. One of you guys came over there, sent me a link and said, hey, will you test this out? I'm always here for it. If you guys want me to test something out, I mentioned before, like someone will send me like something that's $5,000 that we have to assemble. I'm probably not gonna do that. But if it's something realistic and relatable and you just don't wanna waste your money on it and worry about returning it, send me a link. Like I'll throw it in a video. I'm always needing help on new products. Or if you guys have products you love, let me know. The best way is Instagram because you can like send me the exact link. So that's helpful. But it was this, what I thought was a lip liner. So I was like, add to cart. It was like under $4. I was like, absolutely, added it to cart, and it got here. And I was like, yeah, it's a lip liner. Well, then I opened it up and it was like a different shape in here. And so I actually read it, and it's a lip pencil stain. So it's still a lip liner, but it's a stain. So if you have a problem, like you love your lips lined, but it wears off easily, and I feel like most lip liners do, they just don't last all day. This is actually a stain, and it's not the kind you peel off. You just like trace your lips, and then what I do is just add a gloss all day. So this is actually a new gloss I've been using. I actually won this as a giveaway on Whatnot, but I looked it up because I loved it so much. I'm like, I wonder if I can find this on Amazon, and of course I could. So the next product is this lip balm, but it's a lip softening balm, and they do have different colors, but I'm gonna write down below the colors I have if you like this color, but just keep in mind, like we have different skin tones and stuff. It may look different on you, so if you have a color you like better, just grab it. But it feels so cooling. Like I keep this in my drawer, my purse, and it's cold when you put it on. It's so refreshing. I love this applicator. You guys may already have stuff like this. I don't feel like I have. So I just squeeze it out a little bit and then rub it on. It is so good. So like I said, I'm gonna link both of these down below because it is what I'm wearing today, and I've been wearing it every day. So if you've been watching like my Instagram stories or videos, this is what I've had on in my recent. Now let's talk about some hair care products. Basically anything Moroccanoil, I'm obsessed with. I love the smell of it and it works so well. So I recently got this High Shine Gloss Mask because my hair does get a little frizzy. It dries out, it's bleached, it's gonna happen, but I like that fresh look. So if your hair's needing some life, you just do this in the shower. I wash my hair, rinse it out, and then like I kind of towel dry it in there, or at least squeeze it out a ton. I put this in for 5 to 7 minutes. So after I put it in, you know, I shave my legs, I do all that, just like let it sit, and then you rinse it out, and your hair just, it brings it back to life. It smells good, it feels better. So if you're needing a treatment on your hair, and this is not something you use every wash, so if you'll just use this once a month or every 6 weeks, even 8 weeks, this is going to last you so long, but it's gonna help the health of your hair. And if you bleach it, or you're getting older like me, we're turning 40 this year, you may need just that extra attention. I feel like in the summer it gets a lot of sun damage, and we're in chlorine or salt pools or oceans. And then in the winter, I feel like we need it just because the air's dry, and I don't know, I feel like it's just a good product to have. The next one is a detangler, and it says 7 seconds. This works so well. So for some reason, my hair tangles like that. Like I can brush my hair and need to brush it 3 minutes later. Like, and I've noticed Savvy's hair's the same way. Like we just constantly have to be brushing it. I'll go to the hair salon, and like the owner there, like the whole time I'm there, it looks like she's just like freshly brushed it, but she's like walking around and doing things. Like my hair does not do that. I have a brush in my car. I keep a brush like in my purse, in Savannah's dance bag. Like I have them everywhere because like to keep it looking fresh. So like when I sleep on it or I get out of the shower, I really only wash my hair once a week. It does get tangled, especially since it's so long. You can spray this on it, wait a few seconds, and brush it out, and it makes life so easy. Maybe you have a little girl that's tender-headed and you need something like this. Maybe they're getting out of the pool. What's nice with these like leave-in conditioners, sometimes Savannah will get out of the pool and I'll just spray this in and brush it out until she can shower that night, you know, if we're headed somewhere else or whatever. So these are really, really good to have. It's a good one. It doesn't take long, and like if you have those tangles, or even you're tender-headed, this is a good one. So the last time I got my hair done, my hairstylist sprayed this on my hair, and I was like, I have to have it. I don't care what it does. I don't even care if it works. The smell was amazing. Like I'm all about smells when it comes to my hair. Now it is a blow dry spray. So it's advanced dry thermal protection. So it's got a heat protectant in it. It's supposed to help you dry your hair faster, and it does those, but it's worth it alone for the smell. So if you're wanting something like that, everyone should be using a heat protector. Everyone. I'm just gonna put that out there. this is a good one to have. And like I said, the smell, I cannot get over it. Like it's incredible. So if you're gonna have a heat protector, if you want your hair to dry faster, this is the one to grab. Now I know everyone's going like non-toxic with as many products as they can. I'm not perfect at it. I don't claim to be. I'm just not there yet. But I do like making small switches. Now with Savannah and our laundry, I've always had to be very, very careful. She has very sensitive skin. And so we always use non-toxic, different things we've tried. A lot of them are just like fragrance free. There's no smell, there's nothing like that. And a lot of us don't care, and a lot of us do. Like I want my laundry to smell good. I also have another non-toxic that I have from Amazon, and it smells like Tide. When you're washing your laundry room smells like Tide, and I love it. And that's what Savannah has preferred up until now, because at least it has a smell. But I will say it fades off quickly. So it smells like it just doesn't last long. Well, there's this brand out called Snif, and they have all different products, but let's talk about their laundry detergent first. I have two smells. I have the Sweet Ash and the Old Money. So this stuff's amazing. So this stuff is like a splurge. I feel like it makes a good gift for those people of like, what do I get them? I don't know them. Everyone loves a Luxe laundry detergent. And it's also nice to have in your cabinet for like, maybe you're gonna be hosting and you wanna do the bedding and towels in it, or maybe it's just your bedding and towels. This isn't something I would use on my laundry every single time because it is pricier. You can. And Savannah's I tend to, because she is so sensitive, but she loves the smell. But for me, I love it on our towels, I love it on our bedding, I love it on our guest items, stuff like that. But oh my goodness, so I prefer the Old Money. It's more of that, like I like smelling like a man, like a good cologne, musty, like I just love that. Where the Sweet Ash is a little bit sweeter. That's the one Savvy prefers. So just depending on your preference, there's like a sweet one or there's like a manly one, and I will always choose this one. But this is a great option. Like I said, it's a really good gift too, but it's a good gift to yourself. Like when you crawl in bed at night, your sheets should smell amazing. When you get out of the bath or shower, like it's just a nice little treat to yourself. Maybe you don't do it every time. Maybe you do it on your towels every other time. Like when you're buying these nicer products, you can space them out. Keep that in mind. It's not like you have to just use it as quickly as possible. But like I said, when it comes Christmas time, I'm going to be sharing these again because it's an incredible gift. Okay, maybe you're like, Ashley, I like my detergent. I don't need that. They have scent boosters, but it's like a liquid form. So I mixed them once. I used the detergent with the scent boosters, and it's a lot. So if you want it to smell, or maybe it's going on your guest bed sheets and it doesn't get used often, so you want that smell to last a while, use both. But you don't have to if you're gonna be in your sheets that night, if you're gonna be using your towels that week. You could just add this into your normal laundry detergent, softener, whatever you're using. So this is an option too. What I forgot to mention in the other one, the measuring cup's on it. So you just unscrew this, pour it in. It does have the measurements on here. You're probably gonna not be able to see it on camera, but it is right there. It is so easy, whether you use that one, this one, or both, you're gonna love it. Like this smells amazing. And once again, they're non-toxic, so you don't have to worry about them. In recent videos, I've shared a lot of my tank tops that I'm loving and wearing, and they have built-in bras. It's just so nice. It's so nice around the house. If we're gonna be out around the pool, you can put like shirts over them, blazers over them, jackets. You can just sleep in them, which is how I do it the most. I just put them on with comfy pants, and it's just so nice to have something, like some type of support. So I wear it in the house, I wear it out of the house. Well, I found a different style, and this one's more of like, almost like leggings, if you guys know what I mean. But it's got that same built-in bra. So if you're not wanting like a tank top, or you're wanting a little bit higher neck, this has been so nice, even if you just sleep in it. So I know not everyone wants a tight fitting shirt. What I will say is I cropped a small in this, and it is very form fitting. So this may be one you size up in if you don't want it super tight. Like I would still get a small to sleep in, but if I was gonna wear it out, I'd probably grab like a medium. So just keep that in mind. They do have different colors, but the built-in bra is just like a game changer. Like it's fine to wear out. Like I said, I'd wear this with like a blazer or something over it, but just sleeping in them, I don't know. I don't like just sleeping in like a t-shirt. I want something on. I feel more comfortable that way. So having this with that built-in bra, I don't have to sleep in a bra. It's still comfortable, but I have a little bit of support. While I'm in this space, I want to share this hook too. So I was always needing like an extra hook right here for like the outfit I wanted to wear the next day, or that I was putting on that day, or was wanting to steam. And I came up with this on Amazon, and it's been perfect. So what's nice is it can fold up if you don't need it, but then if you do, you can just plop it down, and it has different things where you can hang multiple outfits. Maybe you're planning for a week, vacation, maybe you just need extra storage, but that has been so helpful, and I love how small. Another thing I'm obsessed with is graphic tees. I just love a good graphic tee, and so I'm always trying to find affordable ones, because like obviously designer and nice ones like that are my favorite, but I wanted to find some just black and white ones that are affordable, that weren't like cut too small. You guys know what I mean? They're more like an oversized unisex fit, and then that are black and white. I don't like wearing colors, so when I can find a good black and white tee, I do it. I found this on Amazon. What's super nice is I grabbed a small, and I feel like it's fitting like a medium. So if you want to size down in this, you have that option, but if you liked that oversized fit, you can just go true to size. But it's cute, it's black and white. You throw it on some really cute gold House of Ash jewelry, and it dresses it up. I would pair this with like cut off shorts, cut off denim. I don't know, it's just very comfortable. It has a lot of like, not stretch, but it's overcut, and it has a little bit of like slinkiness to it. You know what I mean? It's not like pure cotton. I feel like it's cool, it's airy. It's just one of those like, it's not like the best quality I own, but it's definitely not the worst. It's not like fitted, it's not thin, it's not see-through. Like it's white and it's not see-through. I don't know, it's just a good, decent top for the money. So if you're looking somewhere in between, you don't want the cheapest thing, but you don't want the most expensive, I feel like this is so cute, and you can dress it up. Like I love a good graphic tee. I just feel like you can't go wrong with them, especially with a blazer over. If you need to dress it up, grab a blazer, a cute little jacket, a cute little purse, some fun jewelry, and you're good to go. Okay, since we're talking about clothes, let's talk about some hangers. You guys know I switched everything to gold. I've shared the links to those, but I've been focusing on sets. Like I'm not really good when it comes to fashion, like interior design. I love it. I thrive there. Fashion, I really have to try. Cooking, I have to try even harder. But with fashion, like there's a little bit of joy with it, but it doesn't come as easy. So I like to buy sets, or I have been recently, because I feel put together, but I feel like it's an outfit created for me. I just have to put it on, add some jewelry and a bag, and I'm good to go. Now I know a lot of like designers and stuff will say like, oh, split them up so you don't wear them together, so you get multiple outfits. That's cool, but I'm buying the set to wear it together to make my life easier. So I want them hung together so I know like, hey, this is a set. I'm not like looking at a top being like, did that have bottoms with it, or did that have a top? So I like to keep them together, but that can get messy hanging. I'm very visual with clutter. So I picked up these gold ones where it's like a shirt hanger, but it's a pant hanger too. So you can do just a shirt, you can do just pants, but it's really good for those sets, and it's worked out so nicely. Like it saves me closet space because I'm just using one little hanger up here, but then the pants, the skirt, whatever it is hanging down there, and then I can fully keep all my sets together. Or if I just see this hanger throughout my closet, I would also know it's a set too. So if you're looking for a good hanger like that, I just feel like it's so helpful. So if you have a lot of sets, or you have pant hangers, or maybe you don't like the pant hanger because it's shorter, like the way it looks, I don't know. I've really enjoyed these. I'm talking a lot about a hanger, but if you need them, they're linked. Another thing I'm a sucker for are sunglasses. Now I do have a few designer ones, but I have to be so careful with them. Like I'm careful where I take them. It's just a lot. So sometimes I just love putting like my Amazon ones. If I lose them, if I scratch them, it's fine. I had bought some like these, I think even like a year ago maybe, but then I saw a girl put these on, and I think they're bigger than the ones I have. They do come in different colors, but I just love them. They're easy. You can keep them everywhere. They're so affordable. Like keep one in every car, keep some in your purse, keep some in your travel bag, so you just always have them. But I love a good aviator style. The trendy thing is getting different colored lenses, which I have those too, but if you're wanting to be a little basic, like you're like, I don't want blue lenses, I don't want yellow, I don't want orange, these are just a really good staple. They look high-end fashion, but they're super affordable, so I'm gonna have these linked. Okay guys, we're doing good, hang tight, we just have two more. I wanted to talk about a cup. We haven't talked about a cup in a while, and I just wanted to share the one I'm using. I don't keep 20 of these. I know some people have cabinets full. I really only keep one, and I keep it until it's just like, that's gross, I need to update again. And then I get a fresh one. Like I don't switch them out. I wash them every night. Like I clean it, but I just don't want to have 20 in my cabinet. So like Chase has one, I have one, Savvy has a few because of dance. But if you're needing a good one that stays cold, this isn't like crazy. It's only 30 ounces, which is still a lot, but it's not like you're carrying this massive thing that's super heavy. It fits in cup holders. I like the black. They have different colors. I like the straw options now because I prefer a straw, but then you can close it so it doesn't leak. It's just a good one. I actually made this water last night before I went to bed, and it's still cold, so no issues there. It's nice. It's not super lightweight because it's 30 ounces, but it's not super like heavy either, so I felt like it was just the perfect size. So if you're needing a new cup, this is the one I've been using. And then the most recent thing that came in, I just wanted to share, it's my frother. It's just a good one. The last one I had until it literally broke, and it was probably for me the way I clean it, but I had it a long time, but I just love it. It even comes with nice batteries with it. That's super nice, but I use my frother every single day. It does really well. So if you're needing to update yours, maybe yours is broke, maybe it's not working as well, and you're like, I don't even know where to begin. There's like 5,000 on Amazon. I'm gonna link the one I use. There's nothing like special to it, but it works and it gets the job done. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. I have a few other things, but I'll save those for another video. I hate for these to get too long, but I hope you enjoyed the video. That's what I'm here for. I'm trying to just share products with you that make your life easier or something you're shopping for. Like, shopping online can be exhausting sometimes. Like when you need to purchase, you're trying to read reviews, you're trying to figure out if you like it, what does it look like in person. I feel like that's why I like getting this stuff and testing it out so you can see it almost live. It's not like real live, but you guys can see like sizing on me, how it fits, does it work well, things I'm buying, things I'm using. And then it comes in really helpful during Christmas time. So if you're new here, I do a ton of Christmas videos, like really cool gifts on a budget. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's gonna be here before we know it. I get excited for those videos because it's just fun to come up with just like really unique gifts on a budget that people are excited to get. So thank you for being here. If you made it to this point, like that helps me so much. If you wanna help me a little bit more, like the video, leave some type of comment. It doesn't matter what it is. Make sure you're subscribed, but I really do appreciate you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.